Welcome back everyone. Mindy here with you today, and in today's quick video I'm going to be featuring a new stamp and die set from Tailored Expressions, and this is going to make making Father's Day cards fun and easy. To start off my card, I'm going to be creating the background for my card. So this is the Shattered Stencil from Tailored Expressions, and I'm using the Sugar Cube cardstock. I'm just attaching this to the back of the stencil with some purple tape to hold that in place. I already have this trimmed to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and I'm going to do a little ink blending. So I'm starting off with Lime Zest. These are all inks from Tailored Expressions. They are very vibrant, very fun colors, and they have really fun names. So I started with this Lime Zest, and I'm using a life-changing blender brush to do my ink blending. I'm working on the Tim Holtz Glass Media Matte because it just glides better as far as my brush going onto the stencil. These brushes are great because they really glide in between all of those spaces on the stencil. So starting from the top, I did the Lime Zest, just going a little ways down. Then I'm going to come in with Cookie Monster. This is a really fun, bright color. I am working with the mini ink cubes from Tailored Expressions, and honestly, I have an order in for some large the regular size ink pads because I do a lot of ink blending and I'm finding I struggle ink blending with the mini cubes, so I figure it's a good investment for me to start working on the actual full size pad collection. Once I have the Cookie Monster ink down and I'm blended into that Lime Zest a little bit, I'm going to come in with Blue Corn at the very bottom, and I'll ink blend that from the bottom into that Cookie Monster color. I figure this is going to be going to my husband, and he really likes it when I make kind of these bright, bold backgrounds. Might be just because that's what he's used to seeing, but that's what I decided to go for my design, is just a really unique background with some of these really bright, fun colors. Once I have that done, I'm taking this Sparkle Shimmer Spray. Now, Tailored Expressions does have a type of liquid shimmer. Unfortunately, I don't have that. You can mix that with water in a spray bottle and spray that to add sparkle to your background. I believe that is on order for me right now too. But in the meantime, I used this, and that just adds a lot of great sparkle to the card without being too girly-ish, if that's a word. This is the dad die. This is going to cut out the letters. Lots of different great techniques that you can use for it. I'm just going to die cut this 3 times out of the Sugar Cube cardstock, and then I'm going to layer them with some Gina Connect glue. That is just going to create some really nice dimension to my letters. Next is this stamp set that's also being released. This is the Dadisms, and this has a lot of really great sentiments on here. There's Happy Father's Day, I love you, that is all. He eats his steak and potatoes with a side of steak and potatoes, you're the best. He drinks coffee, not a $7 half-calf double shot mochaccino. He likes starry skies, the glow of a campfire, and stories told without emojis. So a lot of great ones on here. I decided to go with I love you, that is all, because that's something just really great to give to my husband. I also totally love the sentiment, thanks for killing all those spiders, because that is definitely something I need to thank him for. If he's not home, yes, I will kill the spiders, but if he is here, he's definitely going to get those things because I just do not like spiders. And he just killed a couple of them for me the other day. So that works out to give him this card. I do have some cards at the end of this video that featuring a couple other stamp sets from Tailored Expressions along with the sentiment, thanks for killing all those spiders. So here I just heat embossing this sentiment onto black cardstock. I am using the Tailored Expressions white embossing powder, which is a really, really nice bright white. If you haven't tried it before, I definitely recommend it. So I trimmed my panel down to 4 by 5 1/4, lined the back of it with some foam tape, and I'm adding it to a piece of sea salt cardstock that I cut down to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I'm going to attach my sentiment strip here. I just trimmed this down with my paper trimmer into a really thin strip, and I'm adding it with a piece of foam tape. I'm adding this first because I'm going to use this as my base to add my die cut letters. So once I remove the backing of that foam tape, I'll just use my tweezers, add that to the bottom of the card, just giving that a little bit of space at the bottom. And then using the Gina K Connect liquid glue, I'll go ahead and attach my letters right above that. So that just helps me make sure I'm lining everything up straight. And that will be my Father's Day card that I'll be giving to my husband. Like I said, there are a lot of different ways you could use this. I decided to go for bright and bold because that's just kind of my thing. So here are a few other cards that I created that is using that sentiment, thanks for killing all those spiders. The background of this is actually using the Buffalo Plaid background stamp, which is another amazing stamp set from Tailored Expressions. I will have all of the supplies listed down below in the video description and over on my blog as well, so be sure to head over there and check that out. Thanks so much for stopping by today for this quick video, and I'll see you again soon.